Sports. We got NBA rundown. We back. It's been a long minute. And yeah, man. About to run down some of these games, talk about them. I'm gonna watch the highlights and stuff like that and probably do a reaction to some of them too. Um, but we got the alien, bro. Victor Wembanyama. Listen, bro. Hakeem, the worst thing for the league is Hakeem Olajuwon getting a hold of Victor Wembanyama. Oh, I watched it. Trust me, I watched it. The worst thing for NBA was Hakeem Olajuwon getting with Wemby. You can tell the difference. I mean, I didn't see not 1 3 from. I saw 1 3 from Wemby, and he got fouled and he made it. The rest, he was dominating in the paint, taking mid ranges, using his size. I mean, maybe I'm not so mad at him being top five. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm not so mad because if he gonna do this, it's definitely top five, offense and defense. He was just phenomenal, man. He was absolutely like he looked like an MVP caliber player, bro. Like best player in the world. 15 to 21, 71% from the field, two threes. This is what I envisioned from Wemby last year, bro. I'm so happy he got with Hakeem Olajuwon and probably got with Tim and winning, you know what I'm saying, he was with monks and did kung fu and did a lot of other things. Stephon Castle was amazing as well. He had two steals. He had one, he was putting a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? 8 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from three. The free throws got to get better though. The free throws have to. You cannot be a guard and not be able to shoot free throws, bro. 22 points, 6 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 steals. The turnovers, you got to bring that down. Devin Vassell was fine. Um, really, Keldon Johnson was fine. Dylan Harper was amazing off the bench. He had 15 points, 7 to 14 from the field. I watched him. He turned the ball over a little bit too much, but I think he'll clean that up. Um, oh, look. We're going to get to him. Shh. Be quiet, motion. We're going to get to him because I had already said it before the season that he was my dark horse for, you know what I'm saying, rookie of the year. We going to get to him. He got his own little spot. We going to get to him. Just be patient. Now, because I want to talk about Dallas Mavericks, who I'm going to be rooting for. Mavericks. I was okay with Cooper playing the point because I thought y'all had smarter players. But what I just watched, you have some dumbass bench players, bro. You have some dumbass bench players and a real stagnant offense if Cooper doesn't have the ball in his hands. He is only 18 years old, bro. 18. I'm not worried about him having a shooting bad or whatever like that. The Dallas Mavericks need Kyrie back, bro. I'm going to need you to start playing D-Lo more than 15 minutes. You're going to have to, bro, because Cooper Flag has to be off the ball, bro. I was fine with him playing on the ball, but these niggas is trash. Trash. What's going on? Listen, Buki, hush. Cooper is fine. It's them. Cooper Flag is fine. He can run the offense and do what he need to do. It's them. He need to be off of the ball because he's a better scorer than most of the people that's on the floor. He's a better scorer than Klay Thompson. He's a better scorer than Derek Lively. He's a better scorer than PJ Washington. If he had better scores, only person he need to be throwing it to is Anthony Davis. But what they need to do is take Klay Thompson out the starting lineup, put Cooper at the 2, and put D'Angelo Russell at the 1. Reason being, is I watched D-Lo today. What up, though? D-Lo was not that bad, bro. He didn't shoot well, but he only had 1 turnover. He had 3 assists. He only played 15 minutes. He didn't shoot well, but he was actually making the right reads and stuff. He only had 1 turnover. He was making the right reads. I'm going to need you. See, what he's trying to do is do the same thing he did with Giannis. And Cooper Flag can do it. Cooper Flag, this is his first game. He started getting into a rhythm in the second half. But they stopped giving him the ball. Hold on. Jaden Hardy, you idiot. If somebody has it going, if one of your premier players has it going, you don't go up for a fucking dunk against Victor Wembanyama or against somebody that's 8-9 inches taller than you. They have some low IQ players on their roster. Nobody shot well. PJ Washington shot well. He was the only one. He was 17 points. Anthony Davis was 7 of 22. He had spurts where he was trying to score, but then wasn't trying to score. Derek Lively got in foul trouble, so he had to really sit down. Wembanyama was getting them niggas in foul trouble. Klay Thompson couldn't buy a bucket, for real. And was turning the fucking ball over. Like he was bringing the ball up the court one time, and the ball just fell out his hand. I'm like, why is he bringing the ball up the court? Like, come on, man. Come on. And Cooper was off of the ball most of the time. The problem is they don't have great scoring without Kyrie. I'm just keeping it real. Klay Thompson not what he used to be. PJ Washington is an okay scorer. Anthony Davis, yes, he had 22. He was 7 of 20. He had 22 shots. Anthony Davis need to work himself. He needs to get easy baskets to get him going. Yeah, exactly, Rap God. Exactly. They're not starting Max Christie at the shooting guard, man. He's not a shooting guard. He's not a shooting guard. He's not a good enough scorer. They're not starting him there. They're starting D'Lo at the 1, Cooper at the 2, and PJ Washington at the 3. Then they can start Derek Lively, Anthony Davis at the 4 and Derek Lively at the 5. Max Christie is good coming off the bench. He's not going to get any separation. He was good off the bench. That's what Max Christie is. He's going to give you a good 20 minutes off the bench. He's not a starting 2. That's why they need Kyrie back. When they get Kyrie back, they're going to be fine. Cooper can go to his natural position, and they'll be straight once they get him back. They need to take Klay Thompson out the starting lineup, though. Klay Thompson needs to come off the bench. Simple as that. But, yeah. Dallas and Spurs smoked Dallas 125-92. Cooper, first half, he was being real passive. He was rebounding. Didn't really try to shoot too much. Second half, he came out aggressive. I like that he came out aggressive. But he got fouled on a couple shots, I felt. But that's just my opinion. I feel like he got fouled a few times. But missed a couple bunnies. Like that. He'll be fine. He had a nice little layup or whatever like that. He had a double-double, but he just didn't He didn't shoot the ball well, but that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Coop gonna be fine. But let's get to the 76ers and the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? Because we had a historic rookie game. Listen. That boy VJ Edgecombe, boy, he gonna trade Embiid. I'm trying to tell y'all. Trade Embiid. I saw him in the preseason. He didn't look like he should be out there in the preseason. I mean, in the summer league, he didn't look like he was. He didn't look like they was even on his level in the summer league. Then he looked good in the preseason, but to come out now, he did lead the team in shots. You know what I'm saying? He did lead the team in shots, but I mean, he shot a lot of threes. But I mean, if you make it 5 or 13, that's 38%. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if it's sustainable. But 34 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, only 2 turnovers. You know what I'm saying? The free throws, though, you got to get that in order. You know what I'm saying? 3 of 6 from the free throw line. It's not going to cut it. But him and Maxey, that's a dynamic duo in the backcourt, bro. That's a dynamic duo in the backcourt, bro. 13 to 26, though. 50% from the field, 34 points, 7 rebounds. Joel Embiid was no help for real. Did he get injured or something? What happened with Joel Embiid? You played 20 minutes, you had 4 points. I didn't watch the game. I'm going to watch all the highlights and stuff after this. But no help. What's going on? If I'm being real, Edgecombe and Tyrese Maxey carried. You know what I'm saying? Barlow, 4 of 8, 13 points. Kelly Oubre, 2 of 6, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Barlow had 5 assists. Maxey had 6 assists. He had 40 points and 6 assists, 13 to 24. He shot 54% and 77% from the 3. Jaylen Brown had 25. Derek White had 25. Peyton Pritchard, 16. Cada, 17, but their bench is absolutely trash. 13 for Anthony Simons, but he only got 10 shots. He definitely should be shooting more. Anthony Simons is a scorer. He should definitely be taking more than 10 shots. I thought he was going to be the 6th man off the bench, but Boston's not going to be the same. Boston going to be easy. It's going to be easy to beat Boston. It's going to be easy to beat Boston. Nah, I ain't going to say we regressed. It's game 1. I'm not finna do all that. See, I knew y'all was going to do that before I even came in here. I knew y'all was going to do that before I came in here. I wouldn't say they regressed, because regression would have been we really just lost by. We had one of the worst games that I've ever seen and only lost by 4. I'm not worried. We gonna clean all that up. They played better in the down the stretch. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Had a chance to win the game. K just missed the shots. Everybody played bad, so we're gonna stack it up and get it in. We can fight. The same shit happened last year. People was writing us off. Oh, the Pistons is whack. The Pistons is this. Pistons is that. I'm not worried about that. They're gonna be fine. Call me if we 0-15 or some shit like that. Because then you got to say the Clippers regressed. Because the Clippers got that ass whizzizizizat. 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 Nigga, when I tell you the Clippers got that ass whooped, I mean the Jazz put that, listen, the Jazz spanked that ass, boy. The Jazz, we only lost by 4, so I think the Bulls got better, personally. I think Montes Buzelis got better. The fuck is his name? Montes Buzelis got better. They got Trey Jones. I think they got better players over there. And we didn't come prepared. That's what happened. When Jalen Duren got fouled out the game, when he got fouled, everything switched. We started turning the ball over. We just kept turning the ball over and not playing sound defense, not rotating. It's not like they was just dominating us. We were shooting ourselves in the foot. I'm watching the game and you're shooting ourselves in the foot, turning the ball over, getting back cuts. They it was just so many back cuts. I was just like, oh yeah, we gotta clean this up. I can guarantee you, JB gonna have them niggas. Yeah, he on their head. He on their head. Yeah, but listen, Utah, what's up? What's up? Clippers, 21. You get your ass whooped by 21 by some young bucks. Listen, Kawhi had 10. James Frauden had 15. John Collins had 14. Brook Lopez had 15 off the bench. These niggas old as hell. And Zubac had 19. He had a really good game. The role players, Derrick Jones Jr. and Bradley Beal, 5 points. But you got this nigga in the starting lineup. Get out of here, bro. Listen, Lauri Markkanen. We need him on the Pistons. Not gonna lie to you. Because I would like to see how he would look on the Pistons. I ain't gonna lie to you. But Walker Kessler had 22, didn't miss a shot, 100% from the field, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks. He had more blocks than Wemby tonight. Keontae George is another underrated player. 6 to 12 from the field, didn't shoot too well from the 3, but 16 points, 9 assists. Bryce Sensabaugh, shout out to my boy Riv, because he put me on him. 7 to 13 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 20 points. Then off the bench, you got Taylor Hendricks, 4 of 5, 13 points. Walter Clayton Jr., Floridian legend, 4 of 8 from the field, 10 points. Embarrassing. Embarrassing, bro. Y'all niggas, you embarrass yourselves. You always embarrassing yourself, bro. It's simple as that. You just embarrassing yourself, man. Simple as that. Of course, I already did a video about my Pistons. They just play like Dookie. Hey, throw the game in the trash. Get ready for the next game, bro. I don't even care if y'all lose the next game. Just play better. They tried to get it going and tried to hurry up, you know what I'm saying, and try to steal the win. Nah, no, you can't do that. Not tonight. You can't do that. I'm actually glad they lost, because if they would have won, they would have thought that, okay, it's okay. No, it's not okay, bro. Yeah, we got back into the game. That's because the Bulls are a bad team. That's how I know the Bulls are a bad team, bro. They were up 30, and we lost by 4. The Pistons was bullshitting, not playing sound defense, throwing up trash. And Duncan Robinson, if you don't get the fuck off my team, sit that nigga on the bench. I didn't want him on my team anyways. I didn't want Karis LeVert. Listen, sit that nigga Duncan Robinson on the damn bench. We got a couple more games. Nets, Hornets, Hornets 136 to 117. Heat Magic 125 to 121. Exactly. Sit that nigga on the bench, bro. If he ain't making threes, what is he there for, bro? What is he there for? What is he there for? Norman Powell had a great opening game for the Heat. He had 28 points. Davion Mitchell 16. Ami Jaquez went 6 of 7, 13 points. Wiggins had 18. But they still fall to the Magic. You know what I'm saying? Wagner and Pablo combined for 58 points. 48 points. You know, they do what they do. Desmond Bain, he shot horrible from the field, but he shot great from the three, and he put up 23. Shout out to him. My one of my favorite role players in the league, Jalen Suggs, 6 of 7 from the field, 14 points. Well, not even a role player. I ain't say he's like, you know what I'm saying, he one of their core, all defensive team. I'm gonna show you some respect. Tristan Da Silva, 16 points. You know, they got a great defense, so I'm surprised that they let them put up 120. We'll see. What's going on with that. And then we got the Wizards getting dominated by the Bucks, 133 to 120. Um, Ja putting up 35 on them boys. He said, "Yeah, I'm back. I'm back, baby." Ja dropping 35 on them boys. You know what time it is. Zion had a great game too, but Ja said, "Yeah, I'm taking this. I'm taking this. Keep your head on straight, Ja. Keep your head on straight." You know what I'm saying? 35 for my boy. Jalen Wells had a good game, 14. Jaren Jackson, 18, 7 to 14. He had 8 rebounds. Then you got KCP, smooth 15. Terrible from 3. I think he washed. Cedric Coward. If you don't know who that is, if I'm not mistaken, he they said one of the he was one of the best rookies coming out. He was 5 of 5 for 14 points. So it was a lot of really good games today, man. Not a lot of really good games, man. But we gonna be definitely doing this. Um, Suns came back and beat the Kings, trash Kings. Ant-Man, you know what I'm saying, putting up 41, doing what he do, 14 to 28, 5 of 10 from 3. I think Ant-Man could definitely win the MVP this year. Definitely. Jay McDaniels helps him out with 18, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Julius Randle, 7-13 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 19 points. Great team effort. Terrence Shannon Jr. had 10 points off the bench, 4 of 7. Yeah. Trailblazers is gonna be a scrappy team though. You got Jeremy Grant with 29 off the bench. Then you got Denny Avia. He didn't shoot too well. 0 for 6 from 3, 20 points. They just don't have Donovan Clingan is trash. All he does is block shots, maybe, and they need a center. They need to start Yang and give him more minutes because he's better than Donovan Clingan. Tumani has to get his offensive game popping. He had 5 assists, 9 rebounds. He's a great defender, but that's about it. So yeah, we had great. The Raptors also beat the Hawks. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we had some great games today, man. Um, they did. Motion. They did. I promise you, they did. Like it was like, bro, they wasn't locked in, bro. And then when they started locked in, you see what happened, bro. We came back all the way from 23, bro. When they locked in, we start shutting shit down and brought it all the way back from 23, bro. But it was too late. And K missed the shot to give us the lead. It was just not. And then we kept fouling. That was a big thing. They was in the bonus with like 5 minutes to go in the quarter. We kept fouling. Like it just wasn't a good performance at all. You know what I'm saying? It just gave them the W. Was down damn near 30, and then come all the way back to tie the game. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't like the effort we put in. You know what I'm saying? But if I know my team, they gonna bounce back. They know they play like trash. They know they was garbage, and they gonna put on a better effort versus Houston. And personally, I think they can beat Houston. Houston don't have a point guard. You know what I'm saying? Houston got a lot of big guys and stuff like that, but I think we can match up well with Houston. You know what I'm saying? I said we beat like listen, NBA, please let us get Malik Beasley back. I really don't want Duncan Robinson. I really don't. I didn't want him before we signed him. I don't want him now. I don't. And play some of the young guys, bro. I better not see Duncan Robinson starting in that next game, bro. Bring that nigga off the bench. I don't care who you started the two, but bring that nigga off the bench. I don't give a damn. You can put around Holland at the two. Bring that nigga Duncan Robinson off that motherfucking bench. And I'm not playing, dog. We finna nip this in the bud after the first game. He's trash defensively. He wasn't hitting no fucking threes tonight. He was taking dumbass contested threes. He was turning the ball over. No, not dealing with it. Not dealing with it. Y'all got expectations after last year, bro. Like, and K was not good. But he started getting it going and tried to bring us back. But they all got to be better. Every last one of them on this team has to be better in the next game. And I'm 100% confident that they will. It's the first game. At least we didn't get blew out by the Jazz. Clippers fans, that's tough. That's a tough way to start your season. Getting blown out by supposedly the worst team in the NBA. Which the Jazz might be better than we think. I had the Spurs in the play-in. It looked like the Spurs might be trying to get in the playoffs. I still don't think I got to see it against, like, the Mavericks. They got to get fully healthy. They got to get fully healthy. I thought they had smarter players, but apparently they don't, bro. And the Suns might be a little bit better than, you know what I'm saying? They looked okay, but they was getting their ass whooped for most of the game. The Kings just choked. The Kings ain't finna do shit. Like I said, just gave them the game, bro. The Bulls, they're a good young team. They are. But we dominated. We beat them niggas by 40 last year and 20. And like, bro, we literally was playing like the worst game I can see us play. And in the instant, came back, tied the game. I know when we can lock in, bro. Bro, JB didn't have them ready to play. That's the only thing I could think of, bro. Because didn't nobody play well. Ron Holland did. I will give Ron Holland his love. Ron Holland played well. He did. He had a couple fouls, but outside of that, he played well. Nobody else played well, bro. Nobody. So we're gonna move on. Yeah. Peace.